What is up, guys? My name's Enro, and I'm back for the video today. I'm talking about this location. I know it's been like a week or so since it came out, week and a couple of days. But I've been late to this. I just had school going on and stuff, which is why I haven't been uploading in a while. So I'm sorry about that. But here I'm talking about this location. So let's get started. So first off, what do I think of the game as for what I've seen? And I watched Mark's playthrough, and I watched Game Theory play it on GT Live, and I'm also watching Jack play it right now. From what I've seen through the game, it's more of a, and it seems like it would take place in the future with the industrial factory setting, feeling, and like how everything seems to be like it's not from the 80s or 70s or whatever. Not definitely not 70s, but definitely like from the 80s or the 90s, because that technology is not even close to being invented at that point. So definitely, I do think it's somewhere close to Fazbear Fright, setting-wise. But the problem is it mentions closing Freddy Fazbear's Pizza on the first night, so I really don't know how to go off of that. I'll have to think about that later. So, yeah, it definitely seems like it's a more industrial setting, and we know that it's like a place where the robots are stored when they're not being rented for birthday parties and everything. We figured that out. Afton is in there, which I think everybody, if you watch Game Theory, you pretty much can tell, yeah, he was definitely going to be in there at some point. So if you don't know, Afton is from the book. Afton is one of two creators of FNAF, the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and Fredbear Diner. There's two of them. There's Henry, who was creator of the animatronics, and he was like the old artsy department of the restaurant. Sorry. And then William Afton was the business side of the restaurant, so like taxes, paperwork, things like that. And basically, what's revealed is Afton is Purple Guy. So Afton, Purple Guy. You actually hear Purple Guy's voice when you open up the game. So that's pretty cool. Jump scares. Jump scares are pretty cool this time. And sometimes you get jump scared, like when you have to open one time Freddy's face or its chest, and then all of a sudden it just opens. It's just suddenly. That's probably the best jump scare in the entire thing. The Blower jump scare was good too, like when you going through the Blower gallery. That was pretty nice. Some of the details were a little weird. Like I remember the noses you can click. There's like 4 of them this time. There's like the Ennard mask, and there's the thing on your right. I don't even know what that is. And then there's those 3 faces. 2 of them have the nose pressing things, but none of them make the original honky noise that the first 4 games did. So I guess probably because it's not Freddy Fazbear's Pizza anymore, so it probably wouldn't do that. I mean, all that aside, story-wise, game is making things a lot more confusing for us. We learned about a girl who got killed by a baby when there was just her in the room, and you have to like watch people play the game yourself, because I'm not gonna reveal everything about the game because spoilers. But it's pretty good. I want to see how Game Theory fits it in, see if it makes sense. I'm gonna try to come up with some theories of my own as well. Thoughts on the minigame, the baby cupcake minigame. I think it's gonna be started called the baby cupcake minigame. Very interesting, and I really don't know what else to say. Is that it's different. It's different than what we've seen before. Like we've seen, this isn't full on Atari graphics anymore. This is like 16-bit, maybe even 32-bit, mini games here, and that is pretty cool. And also like the idea of having to jump back through different screens to get the minigame. I like those types of games because they make you go back. I like games that stress going back to the beginning and doing things a certain way. Because it's a great way to do that, and it does that pretty well. Unlike some games. Anyway. So, this location, pretty decent. I like how they went back to the roots with the first FNAF and then they added it with the entered mode. God, my lighting is horrible. Hold on. A second here. There, is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, hold on. Let me just bring this down a little bit. Put it over here. There we go. So, what I was saying, adding in the entered night, pretty cool. Going back from 12 to 6. Because you can't forget that. Gotta go to have 12 to 6 to every game, because that's kind of a staple so far. Thoughts on the animatronics. Baby is cool, but not strangely, but creepy and I'll say hard to read in the game. Hard to figure out what she really wants. Ballora is just, Ballora is my favorite specification. I might not have said this before, I probably haven't, but Ballora is my favorite specification, and I have no idea why either. It's not because of her design choice, but, I don't know, it's just something in the fact that, she just can't see anything unless her face plates are open, which is kind of a cool concept. Because I remember watching the developer commentary that Jonachrome did for One Night at Flumpty's 2, which is a great game, by the way. I definitely plan on playing that sometime in the future. I have no idea when. But, my dogs. Sorry, my dogs are all barking. Yeah, so where I was saying, so yeah, Ballora is my favorite. Funtime Foxy, I think everybody knows that Funtime Foxy is Mangle. I think we all can agree on that. Or some form of Mangle. Funtime Freddy, bit out of character, but, it works, I guess. The Vonnie hand puppet, no thank you. Just get that out of my face. The Biddy Babs. The Biddy Babs in the mini arenas, kind of a weird, it just seems so out of left field to just throw them in. I get why they were there, to add in more opportunities to get jump scared and die, but it was just so weird and so out of place. I guess the mini arenas, I can see why, and maybe the Biddy Babs too, because they're little babies, and then they're a baby, but it's still, doesn't make a lot of sense. And they only appear the one time you can actually get jump scared by them in the game. Well, the mini arenas when they've taken Ballora apart and everything, but that aside. Crap, that was a spoiler. Anyway, so that aside, animatronics, okay this time. I have to play for myself, really. So anyway, that's my thoughts on specification. I will have a video coming up on the balance update that's going to come out on the 20th for Clash Royale. I will have that up sometime later. Don't know when yet. I need to get my list written down because I can't use my phone right now because it's dead. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe for more Sister Location videos. And also subscribe for more gaming videos and Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. Don't forget to like the video if you did and leave a comment telling me what you want to see in the future. What do you think about Sister Location? What do you think about the animatronics, the gameplay, the visuals, everything like that? Just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.